Parrot created one of the most successful units among the first generation of consumer drones. But that device could only be controlled from its mobile app, and never felt as responsive or powerful as some of the other stuff on the market. With its newest unit, the Bebop, Parrot is trying to shed its playful side and focus on crafting a highly capable flying camera that can go toe-to-toe in delivering stunning aerial footage. As an added perk, Parrot has designed an easy integration that lets you step inside the drone and experience it from a first-person perspective.
The Bebop drone is our high-level consumer drone. It comes out the 1st of December, and it really revolutionises what a consumer drone is with some of the technology on board. First and foremost, we're now moving away from toys to fully fledged high-definition cameras in the sky.
One of the most interesting things about the Bebop is that it doesn't feature the external camera and gimbal, which have become standard on many drones. Instead, it has an internal unit with a unique approach.
We're the first to introduce a full 180-degree fisheye camera that captures 180-degree field of view. So because the camera itself is capturing 180, but we're only looking at one portion within that 180 degrees, we can move anywhere within that 180 degrees without a gimbal, without needing to move the drone, and without needing to move the camera. It's very unique.
The other big upgrade on the Bebop is the addition of a physical remote that gives you more fine-grained control than the mobile app.
It gives you that old school traditional way of flying the device to begin with. We've actually embedded Android 4.3 into this device itself. So you don't even need the tablet in here to be able to control. But with the tablet, you can obviously see the live streaming as well. But traditional controls through the Wi-Fi extender here, this is where you can connect to your Bebop and fly at distances up to 1.25 miles away. We've got a top speed with the Bebop at a little over 30 miles an hour. So that's pretty significant. Your only issue then is going to be making sure that the battery's got enough charge in it for it to get back to home if you're flying too far from home.
We flew the Bebop a bit indoors and were impressed with its responsiveness and smooth video. Parrot has promised to send us a unit for full testing soon, so stay tuned for a more in-depth review. But the coolest feature of the Bebop was an integration with a totally different kind of technology, virtual reality. The Bebop flight controller has an HDMI output that you can connect to a set of VR glasses like the Oculus Rift, or to a head-mounted home theater like this Sony unit. We tested it with the Zeiss Cinemizer OLED glasses, and the experience was wild. Seeing through a drone's eyes as you zip and flip through the air opened up a whole new piloting experience, not to mention perspective on how silly we look in our human forms.